All right, welcome to my kitchen. Now, in the warm-up video, you particularly saw a bowling ball be able to float, stay perfectly in the middle, and to sink. Now, that was with changing the mass and the density of the bowling ball itself, but not changing anything with the water. Now, I'm going to try to do that same exact thing, but I'm not going to change the object at all. The object is going to remain exactly the same. So the only other thing, if there's an object and water, if I'm not changing the object, I have to change the water. So that's what I'm particularly going to do. So our object here is going to be an egg. Now, egg, sink, or float, which one do you particularly think? And let's find out. I'm going to place the egg right here in the water. And indeed, a normal egg does sink all the way to the bottom. Now, so what I need to do is I need to change the mass or the density of the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take salt, and we are going to go right ahead and put some salt into the water. Now, I'm going to take a smaller spoon, and it should be about 4 spoons worth. Now, you can definitely do this at home if you would like to show your family or show them a video afterwards. Now, I'm going to go right ahead and stir it on up. If you're fancy like my wife, she doesn't stir her stuff. She has one of those automated little automatic. Couldn't find it in the kitchen, so, or else I'd be using that right now, being fancy. Now, it's going to seem as if the water is pretty dark or clouded right now. I mean, a big difference between those two. Now, as it dissolves more and more, that is going to go away. But as a homogeneous mixture, it is going to spread that salt all the way throughout, and it increases its mass, and therefore also increases its density. So therefore, when I place the egg inside of it now, it's going to go right ahead, and now it floats. Now, the hardest part about this is trying to get the third one, it going perfectly in the middle. So again, I am going to take 4 spoonfuls of salt, and I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to stir them on up. See how we got, essentially, it's like clear now in the middle? All right, that one is cloud, and there's still a little salt that's trying to dissolve there at the bottom. See if it is ready. I'll know it's ready if it is. There you go. All right, now, currently right now, it is floating on top of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some regular water that doesn't have any salt in it. I'm going to pour it really slowly just to see if I can get it to equal out, to get it perfectly floating in between, to see if I can get all 3 of those states. Did I get it? A little more. And there you go. Now, by not changing the object whatsoever, and now all the water is equal height, I just started off with half in this one and filled it up half normal, I can get an egg to sink naturally, float on its own with, now it doesn't look like anything is in there, and float right perfectly in the middle with a density of 1. So this object seems like it has a density less than 1, but actually, the egg is a little more than 1, as we've proved from here. It's the water that has changed density. There you go. You can certainly try it at home. Welcome to my kitchen. My little audience members here are our Carrot, which is our dog's chew toy, and Mr. Cool Burrito. Adios, guys.